A top 5 clash and a top 20 showdown highlight the upcoming weekend of hockey. And we've got the look ahead in this edition of the NCHC Morning Skate, powered by the Rink Live. Few games in the country will have the star power of this week's meeting between number 4 Denver and number 5 North Dakota at Ralph Engelstad Arena. The Pioneers head to Grand Forks fresh off a road sweep of Omaha last weekend, stretching their unbeaten streak to 7 games. In Friday's 6-3 win, the nation's leading goal scorer, Jack Devine, had 2 goals and 3 assists, while the NCAA's top point man, Massimo Rizzo, had a goal and 3 helpers. Devine has an NCAA best 21 goals and is second in the NCAA with 39 points. The next night, the Pios won 6-2, with freshman sensation Zeev Buium getting a goal and 3 assists, while Rizzo had 4 assists. It's no surprise that with a whopping 8-point weekend, Rizzo was the NCHC Forward of the Week. He leads the country with 42 points. Buium, with 5 points, was the NCHC Defenseman of the Week. DU scored 12 goals in the series and continues to lead the NCAA with an average of 5.25 goals per game. North Dakota picked up 4 points with a win and a tie at St. Cloud State last weekend, and in the process moved into a tie with SCSU for first in the NCHC. In Friday's series opener, Jackson Blake had 2 goals and an assist, while Ludwig Persson made an impressive 34 saves in a 5-3 win over the Huskies. The next night, UND battled back from 3 one-goal deficits to force overtime and then a shootout after the 3-3 tie. SCSU prevailed 2-1 in the 3 rounds to get the extra standings point. The Fighting Hawks have already played 16 games at home, going 11-4-1 at the Ralph. In NCHC play, UND has yet to lose in regulation. This series is a rematch from one back in December. In that one, UND stormed back to win the first night 7-5, but DU earned a 3-2 overtime win the next night at Magnus Arena. Also this weekend, our top 20 matchup pits number 12 Western Michigan and number 16 and 17 Colorado College at Lawson Arena. The Broncos split a home series with Minnesota Duluth last weekend. UMD scored a 6-3 win the first night before Western came back for a 5-2 victory on Saturday. Northeastern transfer Sam Colangelo had a goal and an assist in the win and led WMU in the series with 4 points. Surging CC has won 6 of its last 8. It beat visiting Miami 2-1 and 4-2 last weekend. Freshman Max Burkholder was a big part of the sweep. He had a goal and 2 assists Saturday and finished +3 to earn NCHC Rookie of the Week honors. These 2 teams have already played twice, with Western sweeping the Tigers by a combined score of 7-1 in Colorado Springs in November.
As you know, in this league, the winning and losing line is real fine. And what I saw is they were earlier in the year losing some of the 1-goal games, and now they're finding ways to win some of the 1-goal games. They got a great goaltender. They have a really good defensive scheme. They make it real hard to generate against them, and they've played some good hockey lately. So we're looking for another great series.
Our third series of the weekend has number 14 and 15 St. Cloud State remaining at home to host Omaha. As noted earlier, the Huskies dropped a 5-3 decision to North Dakota last Friday before battling to a 3-3 tie and a shootout win on Saturday. Senior Vidi Miettinen scored a goal each night for the Huskies against UND and leads the team with 13 on the season. In doing so, he joined the Century Club with 100 points for his career. Omaha is looking for its first regulation win in conference play since November. As mentioned, the Mavericks were swept by Denver at Baxter Arena last weekend. Tanner Ludke led UNO with a goal and 2 assists in the series. When these 2 teams last met in early December at Baxter Arena, SCSU picked up 4 points with a win and a tie. Finally, Miami plays its second straight road series traveling to Minnesota Duluth. The Bulldogs picked up a big road split at Western Michigan last weekend. UMD won 6-3 the first night, getting 2 goals from freshman Anthony Mangini. Although the Bulldogs lost 5-2 the next night, goaltender Matthew Thiessen loomed large in net, finishing with an NCHC weekend-high 74 saves and a .925 save percentage. For his efforts, he was named the NCHC Goaltender of the Week. Miami dropped both ends of its series at Colorado College last weekend, losing 2-1 and 4-2. Matthew Barbolini had a goal in the series for his team-best 21st point, while P.J. Fletcher scored his team-high 10th goal. In the first series of the year between the 2 schools, UMD took 5 of 6 points, earning a shootout win and regulation win in Oxford in early December. Now to the NCHC standings, where things are tightening up at the halfway point. North Dakota and St. Cloud State are now tied for first place, with Denver only 3 points back. Western has a 1-point edge on 5th place Colorado College for the final home ice spot, with the two colliding in Kalamazoo this weekend. As we go to the schedule, CBS Sports Network will have national coverage of the series opener between rivals DU and UND on Friday. The other 7 games can be seen live on NCHC.TV, the official streaming platform of the conference. And visit NCHChockey.com for the most up-to-date scores, stats, highlights, and standings from the weekend. There's nothing better than a weekend of NCHC hockey, and now you're ready for all of it. Thanks for watching the NCHC Morning Skate, powered by the Rink Live.